Welcome to Royal Table Talk. My name is Latoya Conway Hampton, and I am your host. Today's conversation is about when is enough enough. Now, we're not talking about an abusive relationship. We're talking about just in a relationship with your partner that you've been with, and you can finally feel the disconnection. What does that look like? And when is enough enough? Now, I want to talk a little bit about, most importantly, are you being communicative? Are you communicating to your partner what your needs are? Because if they have no clue what it is that you need, then your needs will never be met, right? It's just like getting in a car with nowhere to go and you talking about, I can't get there. Well, guess what? If you don't have a destination, you will never arrive. The important thing about being in a relationship is having those conversations with your partners about your needs. What do you need? Do you need more attention? Do you need more affection? Do you need more quality time? Do you feel like in the relationship that you and your partner are kind of avoiding each other? Do you feel like he's coming home late or you coming home late just so you don't have a chance to connect because it's just no longer there? What is it that makes you feel like enough is enough? So, first statement, being in a relationship for a period of time, there is sometimes where there is a flat line in the relationship. So I've been married for over 20 years. And there are some times where there's a flat line. He's doing him in his house. I'm doing me. We still in love. We still in a relationship. That's different because even in a relationship with your children, sometimes you're very, very close. Sometimes you're close a little bit. And sometimes you go your separate ways. That's the normal process because sometimes you just need your space. Now, if having your space in your relationship is overwhelming to you, then you want to kind of look at what's your needs. What is it that you want? What are you missing? How can you take care of yourself and not always expecting your partner to take care of what your needs are? Then the other side of that is being in a relationship with a person and you just feel totally uncomfortable, totally disconnected, no matter what your efforts are. Have you tried have you tried counseling? Have you tried getting certain situations to happen, like providing an adult night for you and your partner, having an opportunity where your partner can kind of get away from the kids? Because something happened when there are kids in the home. You are drained. And so if you have a partner and there's special need kids or kids that just have challenges, it makes the marriage overwhelming. It makes the relationship overwhelming because you're all day, stop, quit, don't do this, come on over here, don't do this. Who said that? And so you spend a lot of time in that relationship being overwhelmed. So then when your partner come home, then you kind of take out your whole day on your partner, right? Try counseling. Spend some time together, just you and your partner. You don't have to spend money. How about just going in the backyard under the gazebo when the kids are asleep, just talking, drinking some apple cider, kind of loving each other, kind of feeding each other grapes and, finding those special moments and times together. You have to rebuild. You have to rebuild. There's some times where we've been together so long, I'm uninterested. I'm only staying in this relationship because of the kids. Enough is enough. I want out. I'm done. What does that look like for you? So, internal question. When you are in the room with your partner, do you feel excited when they hit the door? Do you feel like, oh my God, my honey's coming home? When you wake up in the morning, are you like looking at your partner like, dang, I can't wait till he wake up so I can talk to him? And I have to tell you, 20 years down the line, I still feel that way. When my honey enters the room and he's been gone, I be looking, me and the kids like, okay, Papa home, my honey home. I'm excited about that. I'm excited on Wednesdays because I get to go home and be with him early. So what makes you feel like enough is enough? Don't sit in a relationship being miserable, making your partner miserable just because you're afraid to get out. You don't have a skill set. You don't know where you're going to go. You don't have any money. You just rather stay in the relationship until, the kids get older and then you do something. That's that if, when, and then. Like if the kids get out, when the kids get out, then I'll do something different. Who wants to spend miserable time together for the sake of the children? When is enough enough? Only you have that answer. Do you feel overwhelmingly sad when your partner is around? Do you feel put down? And not because you're in an abusive relationship, just because your partner moved out and you moved out mentally, and then you starting to feel like, okay, well, I picked up 20 pounds. Is something wrong with me? Right? Well, I'm trying to always be with my partner, but he's not inviting me to go with him on his trips. Sometimes our partners need to be separate from us. That is normal and that is healthy to a certain extent. So, are you feeling like enough is enough? I don't know. Only you can answer that. Here's my suggestion. Write down on a sheet of paper all of the pros of the relationship. What do you love about your partner? What do you like about your partner? And then what is challenging about your partner? Not what's annoying, like leaving the toilet seat up, like always being late. That's annoying. But those are not challenges in a relationship. What would be a challenge in a relationship if it were me? If my partner would call me names, if my partner would do certain things that make me feel uncomfortable, that would be a challenge. That's not annoying. You have to understand, men do things that are annoying, women do things that are annoying in relationships. So is it annoying or is it a problem? And when you have an overwhelming amount of numbers that's a problem, then enough is enough. But what that look like for you, only you can answer. So my tip, take a look at that sheet of paper and look at, is it annoying? Is it a problem? Is it a strength? And then identify and assess your relationship. So many times as women, we are so emotional. Today we feel this way. Tomorrow we feel that way. 5 minutes from now, we'll feel this way. You have to get your emotions under check. You cannot expect your partner to meet your wave of emotions if you can't even keep them in check. So my name is Latoya Conway Hampton. When is enough enough? Take them through the columns, take them through the process and look at it. Is it annoying? Is it me? Is it a strength? What can I do? How do I identify when enough is enough? Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm your host. Come back next week. Have a good day.